Hey everyone, welcome back to Skyrim Special Edition. We need to talk to Dexian because we've discovered that we need to read the last of the Elder Scrolls that we acquired from Valerica. However, I have a nagging feeling that we won't be able to have Dexian read that scroll for some reason. Actually, if you've been paying attention when it comes to reading the Elder Scrolls, like all the little hints about the consequences of trying that, you'll understand that this was kind of foreshadowed and makes quite a bit of sense. I don't know what's up with these crates right over here. Can't check them out, there's nothing in them. Ah, right over here. Why are you wearing a blindfold? And how do you know it's me, huh?
I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with the scrolls any longer, my lord. Please, do not be angry with me.
Oh, I'll be killing you very soon if you don't explain what's going on here, Dexian.
I'm afraid in my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the time I needed to prepare. The failure is purely mine.
Well, no, actually we did kind of rush him.
From my bandages,
But he screws up even if you're on the Dawnguard side, so... yeah, no matter what, he'll be blind.
Oh, please, my lord. Please, forgive me.
Wow, so emotive.
If only such a miracle existed, I'd overcome the impossible in order to secure it, if it meant pleasing you. Although I would gladly die by your hand, perhaps I could offer an alternative way to read the scrolls. Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Yeah, we can talk to him about what went wrong, but it's quite normal for moth priests to go blind after attempting to read an Elder Scrolls. In fact, it's pretty much always going to happen, even if they do prepare. According to the lore, anyway. When we try to read an Elder Scroll, it doesn't blind us because our dragon soul or something like that protects us, or it's like exists on the same plane as the Elder Scrolls, which has something to do with time. And yeah, that's the explanation for why you don't go blind. It's also because it would be extremely annoying if you were blind, you know? Imagine playing the game like that. Anyway, we need to go over here. And we are here. There's also a person all the way over there at the edge of the world. Anja, I believe. Something like that. She can teach you how to... well, she can't teach you anything, really. But she beefs up your archery quite well. Is that your... Seriously, Serana? What is a deer good for as a summon? Or raised corpse or something like that? They don't hit particularly hard, even though they can. Looks dreary.
Not very impressive, is it?
Nope.
If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexy and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
Actually, we're on the vampire side. I think you'll just suck him dry. That's what you'll do. Yeah, over here. Oh my goodness, it looks so beautiful. Also, there's an opening up there, but no, there's no way to enter this place from up there. And you won't find the opening when you're outside. Ever. still bothers me. Oh, by the way, there's some unique yellow flowers in this place. Yellow mountain flowers. They're not particularly special in terms of effect, however. Just, it's neat that all of a sudden there's yellow mountain flowers that you can find right over here. Anyway, draw a knife.
Well, we got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees.
Weirdly enough, even though it's quite obvious what you need to do, which is to do with this, harvest canticle bark, you can talk to Serana right here and ask her what you're supposed to do with a knife.
I figured it would be more of an issue for you. No, it's probably not. I mean, what do you think my father will do when we bring in the bow? Of course he will. But at that point, he'll have everything he's ever wanted. He won't need either of us anymore. You'll have shown yourself to be strong, which means you can't be allowed to just stick around. And I'll be unnecessary once he has it. Not until we have the bow, but you're right. This won't be easy, but we can handle it. It's not like anything else in Skyrim, I can tell you that much. From now or before. There's probably groves like this all over Tamriel. Most people just don't even know what to look for. Well, if I were a betting woman, I'd say it's a scraper of some sort. Mother had something similar back home when she was tending the courtyard gardens, to scrape moss and fungus off the trees. That one's far nicer, though. Almost ceremonial.
You can say, I think we should part ways, but she'll refuse. She'll just say, no, I'm sticking around. So that's why I don't even bother doing that.
Hope the moths like that bark.
There were plenty of trees I could have chosen, by the way. Not just that one. Anyway, now we gotta attract ancestor moths. They're in like small tight groups here and there. Yeah.
Definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to...
Yeah, it's very difficult to tell, but there's a circle forming around me right now. Yeah, now it's much more visible. But it's still probably hard for you all to see. See how visible it is now? Damn it, come on. Just need a couple more. Only one more. One more bunch of butterflies. Cool. Don't I look neat? Protected by some kind of sphere.
Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
Now I gotta go all the way back over here. This column of light. And I need to read the proper Elder Scroll. Can y'all guess what... Oh, no, actually, yeah, there's descriptions on them. I'm pretty sure it's the blood one. Yeah, if you read the wrong one, it's just gonna like give you a crappy effect and blind you momentarily. But not permanently, like it would other people. Although, the way Elder Scrolls work is that if you don't understand what they are, it won't affect you at all. You just won't be able to, like, read it or understand what it is supposed to mean. Anyway, if you look carefully, you can see Markarth and Solitude by Insignias, and it's pointing to something between them. That's what the Elder Scroll just told us.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there.
Of course, the very first time you see this, you're definitely not going to understand what the hell just happened.
After everything we've been through, it'd damn well better work. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
A place called Darkfall Cave.
And it's almost over. We can finally rewrite the prophecy as we see fit.
Yeah, this is what she said because we're on the vampire side.
Then let's get
If we're on the
going.
Dawnguard side, we're working to prevent the prophecy from ever happening.
Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would would be a new one. Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Etherius. The way
Uh-oh.
the sun
We've got
represents the
company.
connection from our world to theirs. Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun.
Sorry, Lucina. I mean, Serana. We need to defend ourselves. Let's go. If you're on the Dawnguard side, it's a bunch of vampires that are gonna ambush you.
Oh, what is it?
No comment is made on the Dawnguard actually finding out where you are and trying to ambush you. It's like, it's never really mentioned. Mostly because it's not necessary. You don't actually have to fight any of those people. Just leave the place and you'll be fine. Anyway, now we gotta fast travel all the way over here. I already got Darkfall Cave onto my map. Now, here's the thing. I don't think I mentioned this properly, but there's a reason I took the vampire side. Look at all of the locations that I had to go through for the quest line. I had to go through Castle Volkihar, so being on the vampire side has a huge advantage right here because you're immediately where you're supposed to go quest-wise. While if you're on the Dawnguard side, you're all the way over there where we can't even see the fort because it's so far away, which means you literally have to travel half across the world of Skyrim in order to continue the quest line. And then you go back to Dawnguard, and then you go back through the Ancestor Glade, and then you have to go all the way over here, and yeah. If you don't have fast travel like I do in my immersive playthroughs for my modded game, the Dawnguard side is really annoying unless you really like traveling a lot. Coupled with the fact that it's super difficult, there's very little incentive to join the Dawnguard side. Oh, by the way, Darkfall Cave is actually really, really dark. I actually strongly recommend that you use candlelight or night vision around this place. In my modded game, I made everything darker in general, so night vision actually has a purpose. Yeah, we could have just jumped through the waterfall, but that's not necessary. And there's a spider right there. It's gone now. Although if you look carefully, you can clearly tell that there's going to be a secret passage right here. We're not going to be checking it out ever, though. Well, maybe after we're done with this dungeon, but for now, though, we're only going straight through the end. There's just 2 Moonstore veins, Serana. Actually, no, there's just 1. Well, maybe 2. It's a little iffy. Anyway, that's it. That's the dead end. Clearly, there's nothing else for us to do here, so let's go back through the bridge. No, I want to glitch. So yeah, the bridge breaks after you've gone through the other side, and now you're in for a ride. A ride through the rapids. And spiders dropping in to have fun with you. Disgusting things. Anyone else? I think there was a third one. Serana might have already killed it though. It's also possible for the spiders to die from fall damage, even though they're not supposed to. Because they drop in from the ceiling, you know? Oh, there was one behind us. That's disgusting. Yeah, I might as well use night vision. Candlelight does not last long enough. It's all better. Spider over there, by the way. A giant frostbite spider. Now it's dead. The very first time I'd gone through this dungeon, I thought it was not going to last all that long. It was just going to be like a mediocre length cave. That's not the case at all. This is probably the biggest dungeon out of them all. Particularly if you count the area afterwards as part of the place. I know these people were camping here. They were stuck there or something. I'm not sure. Careful of the trap right here, by the way. The rocks are gonna fall. Better run. You okay, Serana? Thought the spider was gonna die. Oh, it's technically already dead. The hell? Oh my god, Vampire Side only lasts 60 seconds. Oh, that's weak. Why the hell would it make it that way? Well, in my modded game, Vampire Side lasts forever until you decide you don't want it anymore. Gotta go over here.
Something's not right here. Be careful. I think they may be-
There's a troll over there. Cool, that's it? That's it. These are the trolls that ate the people that were camping out back there. Well, hello there. This guy looks different.
You have nothing to fear here.
I can feel some kind of
Gelabor, huh?
from it.
Oh my goodness. It's a snow elf. No, not even a Falmer, an actual snow elf.
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great chantry of Auriel. Auriel, Halkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the snow elves. I prefer snow elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers.
Yeah, I guess technically he is a Falmer because that's the term, but the Falmer are basically it refers to the creatures that always attack the travelers and you all the freaking time, and there's no way to interact with them.
I can help you get it, but first I must have your assistance.
Knight Paladin Gelabor is literally the only snow elf that will not attack you on sight.
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother. The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen. They swept into the chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha. He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, let me show you.
Way shrines are cool. I have a mod that adds way shrines all over Skyrim as an alternate solution to fast traveling. It's just that there's a cost to using them and activating them even.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin of the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the chantry. Caves? Oh no. The chantry encompasses far more than a few caves.
He's not kidding.
Discover,
It's a large dungeon. Like, just what we did back there could have been a normal dungeon by itself.
There'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you
We're not even like
to waters
1/10 done
as if you've been
with
enlightened.
this place.
This may be the
I'll probably
last
need to
time
do
you
this
visit us.
over 2,
If you
perhaps
have
even
any
3
questions
videos.
before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
You can ask questions if you want. I won't be doing that.
Questions?
No, no questions.
Much.
Do not forget to activate this thing when you reach the other places, the other way shrines.
As unpleasant as I thought it would be.
That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, this way shrine is now broken, so there's no way back. I love these little things. As you get close to them, they recede or hide. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to fight Chorus and Falmer right over here. So that's gonna be fun. Hello? Just a skulker, huh?
Where'd you come from?
It's good. The easier, the better. Because we're gonna be fighting a lot of Falmer. I'm serious, we're gonna be fighting like 100. Not at once, but in terms of sheer numbers, it's quite crazy. As long as they remain easy, though, I don't particularly mind. Yeah. I like that you can see that Serana's eyes glow in the dark. My eyes would glow in the dark too, but unfortunately my helmet makes it so that I don't have a head. Like, the helmet itself becomes my head, you know? Yeah, of course. Not too difficult. It's easy to get lost in here. Just be careful of traps if you're using a mod that increases their damage. It can be very annoying to die when you're at the end of this place. Ow. See? Like right here. This chest was trying to goad you into taking the right passage. And because of that, I got hit by the trap. It's just that since this is the vanilla game, it's not fatal. Ugh, stupid things. Oh cool, this one's dead.
Looks like these Falmer are here to stay.
Yep,
They must be who that priest was calling the betrayed.
4 of
Where'd
them.
you come from? Man off, I suppose.
No, there's 2 more, Serana. Come on. There's also this thing. Where are they? Here we go.
Where'd you come from?
Seriously, the course made the Falmer jump up, or rise up, weirdly enough. Okay, dead. Phew. Are we done? No, there's 2 more across the waterfall. Don't know if I'll absolutely have to fight them. I usually take the left side anyway. Yeah, this is probably the easiest part to get lost in because of you think you're supposed to go here, but there's absolutely nothing there. Except maybe a shortcut. Supposed to go over here. And then you get stuck somehow. Over here. And well, you just continue. I think the left side is the only way you can go behind the waterfall. This is such an obvious trap. You have only yourself to blame if you die from it.
We may be in for some trouble.
Gotta go over here. And no corpse? Yeah, I'm skipping everything I can. Try to not make any noises and just generally make this as brief as possible. It's not a very fun place to go through. It's deliberately weak design-wise, just so you can be more impressed by the second part, you know? Actually, the end of this place isn't too bad. Another waterfall, too. This is not the same place as before, though. Die. Die. Anyone else? Oh, here he comes. Dead. Who keeps appearing on the sides? Ah, here we go. Another one right here. Skulker. Protecting me. Ow. I've been poisoned. Makes no sense. I'm a vampire. Oh yeah, there's someone else somewhere, but I don't know where they are. Well, I guess it's time to use our whisper, so we can tell where everything is. He's all the way over there? Are you kidding me? There's no way I can reach that Falmer. Whatever, let's continue. You're not gonna die if you fall down. I think you'll just end up back in the previous waterfall or something. Or the same waterfall, but at a lower level. Don't get lost, Serana. Trap. And here's another obvious trap, but... where am I supposed to go? Huh. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is not the right spot I'm supposed to be in. It's supposed to go over here, yeah. Like, the area I was in was... Oh, trap. The area I was in was just basically, an area with a bonus chest that I didn't even check. Don't know what Serana's doing, but hopefully she'll teleport to me at some point. She gets too easily distracted by enemies that are like way too far, you know? I used Aura Whisper, and we clearly saw that that Falmer that was on our radar was way too far away for us to really deal with. I'd like that you teleported to me. Anyway, pull chains and traps. Be careful here. What's over on the other side of this? The Falmer wanted to keep it there. Yeah, so this. That's a trap. It's a saber cat. Veil saber cat. It looks different. Model-wise, though, it's very similar. There's also their hide, Vel's Sabercat hide and stuff. It's kind of glitchy, unintentionally unusable, stuff like that. You won't be making much use of it, that's for sure. Anyway, yeah, this is the area that looks better than what we've been going through back there. There's Gleam Blossom, we've seen that before. It can paralyze stuff, so that's kind of neat. Won't be making much use of it though. There's also No, of course not. Neither did I. There's also these poison plants. I'm trying to find one right now. I probably passed a couple before. There's also these deer, veil deer, stuff like that. Ah, right here, this thing. A poison bloom. You get close to it, and it releases the poison. But if you take the center thing, you'll actually take it and... Okay, I guess I didn't take it. Well, it probably hurts a lot if you get too close, so... Just saying that. But pretty sure you can take the poison bloom. Yeah, see, poison bloom added. It's an ingredient. Probably not good for your health, but you can take it if you're quick enough. If not, well, you'll get damaged slightly. Try not to get lost while you're around here. If you go in the wrong direction, it can be very annoying. You're supposed to find this way shrine all the way over there.
I think that's another way. Here we go.
Hello.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
Do you need something?
Gotta always do this. Do not forget to do that. Seriously. And now let's continue to the Forgotten Vale.